3. Hello everyone and welcome back to what is probably the last part of this playthrough for Tell Me Why. Don't want to tell me why. Thank you everyone for sticking around so far. We've had a couple of views on YouTube, nothing major. A handful of people, maybe slightly more than a handful. 2 handfuls, less than 10. One for each finger. Because I'm excluding my thumbs. Anyway, continue. I was debating on either editing part 4, which hasn't been finished yet, or playing games, and it turns out today is a day where I just want to play. Okay, what was I doing? Had we done everything?
The old bear's gifts for the princess. I'm totally blanking on that story. What did he give her again?
Why don't we open up the book and check?
Okay, maybe not. So the old bear's gifts to the princess. The bear and the princess. Once upon a time, in the ancient and deep forest, the old bear stood on the bank of a river, swiping at salmon on their way to the spawning grounds. Just as he got his paw on a particularly fat one, he heard a woman shouting for help. He considered simply eating his salmon, but then she screamed again, and he lumbered over to investigate. After a short walk, he found the princess clinging to the top of a tree, while a wolf snarled and snapped at the base of the tree. Old Bear would normally not get into the middle of such a situation. After all, as a fellow predator, he understood the wolves need to hunt. But when he saw the princess, he was struck by her beauty, and he knew he had to help. With a great roar, the bear heaved onto his hind legs, rising to his full height. The wolf snapped and snarled in his direction, but the bear roared again, and the wolf took into the woods, tail between his legs. The old bear fell back down up onto all fours and stared at the princess. She regarded him fearfully. "You can come down," he said. "How'd I know? You didn't save me just so you could eat me yourself," asked the princess. "I suppose this is a fair question," admitted the old bear, "but I promise I won't eat you." The princess had no reason to trust the old bear, except that he had his kind eyes, and so she slowly made her way down the tree. When she reached the ground, the bear only watched her, and so she supposed she was not going to be eaten today. "Thank you," she told the old bear. "Of course," he said. "Can I walk you back to your home?" "Of course," she said. And so the princess and the old bear walked together through the forest, back to the big wooden house. After that day, the princess would occasionally find gifts from the bear: a fresh-caught salmon, a handful of ripe berries, a newly bloomed bluebell. So, salmon, berries, bluebell.
A newly bloomed bluebell?
Yeah, there we go.
A handful of ripe berries?
Ripe berries.
Fresh caught salmon?
And that was it, apparently.
Nice.
Excellent.
Man, he had it bad. Just couldn't let go.
Sorry for the note on the door. Like a prison inmate. "You okay? I stopped by and rang a couple of times this week, but you didn't answer. I could see the light in the hayloft, so I figured you were there, but didn't want to talk. I hope I didn't ruin anything. Or ruin everything. I know I probably came on some kind of strong, but the thing is I don't know how to talk to a woman like you. You're strong and kind, and you know so much it's hard for me to know how to keep up. I guess all that went to my head. But I want you to know I got the message, and I'm gonna get out of your hair now, and there doesn't need to be any bad feelings. We can pass in the street and say hello or not. It's okay. P.S. I noticed your car was leaking, so I put some sealant in there. You might need to take it to the shop, though. Let me know if you want me to come with you, because sometimes these guys try to rip you off. If not, no big deal. Sam." Bless him. Crafty goblins.
Crafty
loot.
goblin's loot.
That's from The Princess and the Two Thieves. I drew the original.
And I distinctly remember drawing that cake, which is arguably the best part of that illustration.
All right, Picasso. And you probably remember what the goblins stole in that story. Huh?
Okay. So what the goblins stole. Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. The house was built from the strong wood of the forest, and it kept the princess warm and safe. The princess was not native to the forest, but she never spoke about where she had come from, for it made her cry. She did not have many friends, but that was how she liked it. The forest was big and deep, and many paths led to her house, but not many visitors passed by. The princess was happy to be left alone in the big house in the deep forest. She knew that the forest would provide for her, but that its generosity had to be respected, so she only took what she needed. And for the long time, life was just fine for the princess in the big wooden house. One winter day, when snow blanketed the earth and ice bent the trees low, the wise princess realized that food was disappearing from her house. It was not much at first, only a few fruits, nuts, and eggs during the night. Fruits, nuts, and eggs. Nope, don't take that.
Didn't some flour for the cake, maybe?
No,
Maybe
fruits.
not.
Oh my god,
Some
I'm not
flour
even
for the
looking at
cake,
that.
Maybe, maybe not.
These controls are dodgy.
Maybe not.
Fruit,
Maybe they took some of the princess's fruit?
eggs,
I'm pretty sure they stole some eggs.
and nuts. Are they nuts?
Some flour for the cake,
No, that's
maybe?
not flour.
Wait,
Not a spoon. Is that meant to be nuts?
did they steal candy?
That's not candy.
Or not?
There is nothing else. Fruit, nuts, and eggs. That's a spoon. They definitely
What if they
didn't
took
take the
some
spoon.
spoons? That's it.
Okay, I can only presume there's more to the story, but it explicitly said eggs.
I always wondered
Nuts,
where that
sorry,
drawing went.
nuts,
She said it was her
nuts,
favorite,
nuts.
and then one day it just disappeared.
You are the best mom in the world, the prettiest princess. Okay. More of this game struggling to be. In fact, I'm gonna check. Maybe it's the birds or the mice. For a time, the princess was okay losing some food. The winter came, then small items started to disappear as well. Spoons and plates. Okay, so it didn't say plates either. Knives and forks and blankets. Okay, I'll forgive you that. But I mean, having to read these stories is kind of tedious. Crafty goblins did
Crafty
deeds.
goblins,
I didn't
good
do this
deeds.
one.
Of course. The goblins had to help out the creatures of the forest to pay off their debt to the pelican.
Well, what did they do?
You know, I don't really remember.
Okay. The crafty goblins' good deeds. I think it is this one. The pelican forgives the goblins. Once upon a time in a deep forest, there lived a pair of crafty goblins in a cave below the big wooden house. They lived with a wise princess who shared as much food with them as she was able. Never quite enough. Left the goblins hungry, very hungry. One day, looks like she's actually gone over that. Moose, bear, princess.
Wait. Actually, I'm not sure. Wait. They gave the stalwart moose a good scratch on the back.
And the princess.
They hugged the princess when she was crying. Nailed it. Our lives would have been so different if their friendship hadn't gone to shit.
The Pelican Crossing is a specialty gift boutique located near the O'Shea Glacier, catering to the Gatineau Channel tourists as well as the Dallas Crossing locals. We specialize in an assortment of high-quality products from home accessories, handmade souvenirs to personalized apparel and locally made art. The Pelican Crossing will be the first store to act as a relay between the buzzing arts and crafts scene and customers. In addition to a wide array of novelty handcrafted products, the consumer will enjoy friendly and knowledgeable customer service from Vecchi, store co-owner Tessa Vecchi and up-and-coming artist Marianne Ronan. This business plan is prepared to obtain financing to the total amount of $20,000 to purchase inventory and to help cover expenses in the first year of operations. In year one, the Pelican Crossing plans to break even. In a year or two, plan to generate a moderate profit. Working on the executive summary part of a business plan. What do you think, Tessa? I think that's everything, isn't it? Okay, I guess we'll leave.
You really want to go? You sure we've seen everything?
I'm
I
pretty
guess
sure
we
we've
could stay a little
seen
longer if you think
everything.
there's more to find.
I hate that. I don't know if that means there is more to find. Okay, we're done. Onwards.
wanna
Yes,
go?
yes. I'm
You sure
assuming.
we've seen
I'm assuming
everything?
we've done everything. I'm assuming we've done everything.
Either way, I'm ready for this to be over.
Me too. What are we waiting for? I want to know who was here that night.
We're not waiting.
Let's
We're
try
running.
and remember who Marianne was arguing with.
How do we do it again? Remember. Oh, sorry. I've got to hold that and hold that apparently. Who do you guys think she was arguing with? Oh, come on, just do it. I think it was Tom. Tom Vecchi is their dad. And apparently he's also the Mad Hunter. Yep, there's his beard.
Tom Vecchi is our father?
Of course. It had to be him.
Tessa knew, didn't she?
Yeah, she must have. That's what
Must
she
she
didn't
have?
want to tell us.
Because she
God,
dropped Sam in
Marianne
it.
and Tom?
I know.
Ugh. What should we do now?
Yeah, call him out here and make him tell us what was going on.
And if he won't?
We know his secret. He will. Tom? It's
Oh, he
Allison.
answered that quickly.
We need to talk. We know it was you.
I hope this last video isn't just a cutscene. It's gonna be a long-ass cutscene of sitting around.
Let me take the lead on this. I know him better. I thought I did, anyway.
Sure. Whatever. As long as we get answers.
Do you guys think he's gonna feel bad about it, or be a dick? He's been nice so far, but almost overly nice.
Kids, listen.
You're our father.
Yes.
Okay.
You knew how bad it got out here. How little we had. Why didn't you help Marianne?
You mean all the money she wanted? We didn't have anything to spare. Well, that winter was rough on everyone. You would have starved out here if not for all the free food we gave you.
Don't act like you had anything to do with that. That was all Tessa.
That's a cruel presumption, young man.
Okay, that's a bit slimy.
Maybe it was Tessa's idea initially. But I supported it. And your mother was happy to live off our handouts.
You tried to burn
You
down
tried to
our
burn
barn.
down our barn and knocked Tyler unconscious.
The unconsciousness was partly an accident, I
I
feel.
never meant to hurt anybody. You weren't supposed to be home.
Doesn't excuse the fact that you didn't even stop to help.
What do you want me to say? I panicked. I was
Okay.
terrified that this whole thing was going to blow up in my face. I had to do something.
No, you didn't. Could have just put on your big boy pants. Oh, hang on, about the barn.
Hey, you hearing me?
Yep. Sorry. I'm trying really hard to keep myself from punching him in the face.
He's not even the least bit sorry for what he did. He could have seriously hurt you.
Yeah. He's just a fucking coward.
I'm getting that impression.
You were here that night. You saw Marianne and Tyler. Why didn't you help?
I know it wasn't my best moment, but she threatened my life.
So you just decided to let her drown?
I didn't decide anything. Everything happened so fast, I panicked. And by the time I got to town, Brown was already on his way out. There was nothing else I could do.
expect us to believe there wasn't anything else he could have done that night?
I don't know, Ellie. I'd rather not think about it.
So what now?
So what do we do now?
We tell him he's gotta fix the mess he made, one way or another.
How's he gonna make it right, though?
You failed us, Tom. You need to make it right.
I'll do whatever you want. As long as none of this gets out.
Well, because he's trying to be mayor, isn't he?
Excuse me?
You want me to pay for my mistakes? Fine. But please, Tessa can't know.
Ah, so she doesn't know.
Kill her.
Tessa already knows, Tom.
No. That's impossible.
It never occurred to you the reason Tessa cut Marianne off was you?
But she
I don't know where they're getting this
never
from.
said anything. Oh, Lord.
You should try talking to your wife. Maybe if you had, we wouldn't be in this situation. And maybe Marianne wouldn't be dead.
Come on. You of all people should appreciate how troubled Marianne was. She was unhinged. Something like this would have happened sooner or later.
I don't get where that Tessa thing came from.
And you just couldn't risk being there when it happened. Even though it meant leaving her to raise kids out here all by herself. None of this would have happened if you'd manned the fuck up!
I didn't have a choice. I know it shouldn't have happened. But, well, your mother was a very pretty woman. And she'd been so many places and done so many things. The way I always thought I would have.
Oh, his eyes. I've just noticed the blue.
I
Like
got
this.
caught up. Love made me a fool. Look, I made mistakes. But this will not go any further than the three of us.
Fuck
Why?
you.
We know. Tessa knows.
Does Tessa know?
Marianne's dead. There's no point in hiding it anymore.
Yes, there is. He's trying to be mayor.
He's afraid it'll tank his campaign. Am I wrong?
Jesus, Tom.
I've kept your secret all these years.
Why?
I don't want to go spilling it. But I will if I have to.
What?
Oh.
Your little story about self-defense.
Oh, you dick.
I've never told anyone how Marianne really died. That
Oh, fuck
night,
him.
I came out here because I was worried about your mother.
Oh, notice how the voice has changed? A lot more guttural. I reckon he actually killed her. Because she didn't die from being stabbed, she died from drowning. But he could have just held her underground. Or under the water, sorry.
They made me do it. They made me do it. Why did they do it? It's his fault. It's his fault.
Oh, she was gonna go kill him. Not the kids. I don't get what they said by maybe do it, though. This is going to be one big cutscene. Sorry, guys. But at least I get to sit and watch it talk. Now, would you run to the lake if you were trying to get away? You'd go back the way you came, surely.
Manhunter.
And that doesn't work either. This game was decent up until this last chapter, and it's just fallen apart with the writing. Because Tyler saw her in the shed, then ran away. The time in between him running and Tyler running from the barn is unexplained.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Oh, he ran away. Okay, so he didn't actually kill her. Well, from this scene of events anyway, maybe he's just telling them a story.
No! No way! You're a fucking liar!
I saw what I saw.
Ugh! You're manipulating us just like you manipulated her!
Tyler!
You're not listening to this, are you?
Be smart about this, Allison. Are you sure you want this to get out? You've got way more here to lose than he does.
Fuck you, Tom.
His name
I'ma
will be
take
all
you
but
down.
cleared, but you'll be a killer. What will your uncle say?
No, she won't, because she didn't actually kill
And
her.
Michael? Well, the
And
whole
now he's
town
pushing it.
might turn on you.
He killed it. He killed it. I'm calling it now.
Don't touch her.
You know I'm right.
Just get out of here, Tom. Tyler and I need to talk alone.
Just please think twice before making any rash decisions. There are a whole lot of lives at stake here.
Leave us the fuck alone. And never come back!
Do we actually get to play?
Allie, you okay? You didn't let that asshole get to you, did you? Did you?
What if he's right? I've been having all these nightmares about that night, and they were a lot like how Tom said. And now, when I try to remember, that's all I can see.
He's trying to mess with your head, and you're letting it work.
Mess with you how you
No,
know
it's
that
more
she
than that.
stabbed Marianne.
Ever since we started digging, I haven't been able to shake this feeling like something's off.
Something's off because he put this in your head.
Put what in his head? Or her head?
Don't let him get away with it.
What are you talking about?
He might not be lying.
Lying about what?
We keep getting things mixed up. We remember totally different versions of the past.
Those are just details. This isn't that. She was going to kill me.
I'm not so sure anymore, Tyler.
Yeah, I don't think she was. So I need to decide if Marion was trying to kill them or not. That's gonna be the big decision. Either way, though, some of the guilt should be relieved for the fact that she was stabbed, not drowned. Oh, she drowned. She didn't die from the stabbing. But we haven't discussed that. Tyler knows it, but hasn't talked about it with Allison. It kind of just falls apart with that detail.
She had a gun pointed at me. She chased me. She said she was going to kill me.
She threatened Tom with those exact same words, with the same gun, on the same pier. The thing you said to Eddie the other day got thrown back at me. Don't you think it's possible that happened here too?
That's what I think happened.
I guess it's possible. Fuck. I don't know.
So you're gonna have to
And
make
we're
a choice to
never gonna know
believe.
the truth, are we? Because the second you walk away from something, that's it.
Yeah.
You make the decision to choose what you want to believe.
I guess at this point, you just have to decide what you believe.
Me?
Yeah. You need to start dealing, Allie. And that means coming to terms with whatever version of the past feels the most true to you. No more running. Whatever you choose, you gotta live with it, okay?
Okay, I choose to believe
I'm not gonna hurt you.
that one.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
That's not to say Allison behaved maliciously, but I don't think Marianne was a bad person. She may have been unhinged, but I don't think she threatened her kids.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Oh, please. No, don't do this. Allison, this isn't what... She was going to kill herself.
I don't know where that came from.
Just herself. You interrupted her and we got confused.
Are you sure?
Yes. That attic. Tyler, that was meant for us. It was her way of explaining what she was going through. I made a horrible mistake.
Hey, it's okay. I'm here.
This all kind of falls a bit flat because of the writing. She just pulled out of nowhere that she was going to kill herself. I didn't pick that up anywhere. She's loading a gun. Maybe she's going to go after Tom. I don't know. But that's not like the only... Her killing herself isn't the only thing that could have happened.
Hey, peep what I just found downstairs. What do you think? Will it have aged well, or just gone bad?
And we still haven't established
you
that
at right
she
now?
didn't actually kill her. Does she think that she killed
I
her?
just keep hearing her say she wasn't going to hurt you. Over and over.
We were kids. We freaked out. You weren't equipped to deal with that shit.
She was just talking to you.
That's
And
not what you heard.
I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Stop.
We've already just... Well, we know from the thing. Why? Just tell her. Just tell her that she didn't actually kill him. She died from drowning. As in the autopsy report in the second chapter we discussed. But
I don't
you're
want to use our voice again.
glossing over that for
Ever.
whatever reason.
What? Seriously?
I don't know. But I want to stop feeling like this. And I think we'll be better off without it. This morning, I kept getting these horrible visions. Of you and Marianne and Eddie.
Visions. Like our memories?
Yeah, but different. It was all my worst thoughts brought to life. You were in my bedroom saying I abandoned you. Eddie called me a snake.
I'm sorry.
I don't remember that bit
I
either.
should have been there for you.
It's okay, I was the one who walked out. I can't let that happen again.
I don't think it will.
Yeah.
Something's been pushing us to find answers. And now we have them. Maybe I'm wrong. And if it stays bad, we can stop. But I really want to keep what makes us us.
I don't see why the voice would necessarily make things stop or not stop. So, something else pulled out of nowhere.
The Mad Hunter was forced to remain below the lake with the Moon Hag, but she did not kill him, because even reduced to just one hand, he was too useful a servant. Lo, he plotted
What do you
the day
think?
he would emerge,
Brothers and
to
sisters?
once again hunt the wise princess and earn back his left hand.
Always.
And that is the story.
And that was
of how
resolved
the
very
crafty
quickly
goblins
and pointlessly.
rescued the wise princess from the Mad Hunter.
Is that it? This has actually been a big letdown. I was enjoying the story, but it just kind of fell apart. I don't know if it's like, if I'm missing something, or they just couldn't connect all the different dots, but I just feel like my gut feeling is the story ended up being told badly. Six months later. House is still there. So is the truck. Guess they didn't sell it. Oh, he's giving himself a shave. Wonder why. Maybe it's standard ranger procedure. I do know in the gay community, a close-shaved
One last look.
haircut
I'm good to go.
apparently is indicative that you're into the bad shit as far as sex goes. And apparently, he's transitioned into a man, but he's transitioned into a gay man. But saying that, I chose not to go with Michael, so maybe that's also open to interpretation.
Hey, it's me.
Hey, me.
House is empty. I'm getting ready to head out. So, last chance. Is there anything you want me to do while I'm in town?
Listen, Ty.
Oh, he
you're
learned to
dropping
drive
off the keys with
a
Tina,
truck as
right?
well.
Yep, gonna leave him at her office on my way to the ferry.
Well, that's it then.
How's Juno?
How's Juno?
Big and full of people, even without tourists. Michael's been writing up rules for the apartment. I need your support against his whole food policy.
Just refuse to sign anything until I get there. Okay?
Okay, so he's
Okay,
moving
but
in
you
with
better
them.
hurry. If he gets his way, we'll only have one small shelf for junk food.
What? Heresy. I'm gonna need like twice that just for snack cakes after my surgery next month.
I know, right? This cannot stand.
How are you?
How are you?
Good, actually. Really good. You?
Same. You know, emptying the house really cleared my head out.
Thanks for doing that. The observatory really needed me this week. And after
Ah,
everything
she
that
got a job
happened,
working
I
the observatory.
just
That's
felt like I
cool.
needed to keep some miles between me and Delos Crossing.
That's
No worries.
cool. That's
You
actually
still
put a
loving
smile
your
on my
therapist?
face.
Gail, yes. I was actually just doing some letter writing she assigned me as homework. It really helped me get some perspective.
That sounds awesome.
I haven't heard about Tom.
Did you see the article I sent you about Tom losing the election?
Ah, yes. I saw your message right before derby practice, so I didn't have time to read it. But I did cackle at the headline.
Did you picture Tom's face whenever you went in for a block?
No, but that is a great idea.
Anyways, I'm glad Tessa finally left his ass. Karma's a bitch.
And again, I don't know where they picked up that Tessa knew.
Okay, I'm gonna hang up now.
See you tonight.
Okay, I'm gonna take one last walk through the house and then head to the ferry.
Drive safe.
Pretty sure that's the only way possible in the old Allison mobile.
Love you, Tyler.
Love you.
That's cool. I'm glad she's got a job
It's
doing
too
what she
bad
loved.
Tessa closed her cafe. That other place just doesn't quite hit the spot.
Okay, so... Oh,
I should have probably run these by his place. Or just drop them off at Bernie's.
you can still drive, dude.
I should grab the rest of my stuff before I head out. Sucks to
Examine.
suck, Thomas Anthony Fecky.
Benny Betchy Losty. And letter on the table.
Huh. Well, at least she finally dumped his ass.
Dearest Tyler and Nelson, I'm writing this letter from Juneau International Airport, where I'll soon board a plane to Manila on a missionary assignment. I apologize for not coming in person to say goodbye, but I was called to make this decision alone and to carry it out on my own as well. I am sure you understand that sometimes we must follow without question the prompting of the Spirit. I'll not be coming back to Dallas Crossing for some time. Before I go, there is still something I feel I must confess to you both. Perhaps because I have never found the strength to confront my husband, I have never been able to forgive Marianne for her betrayal. I truly did love you both like my own children, and I always tried to forgive your mother for her unapologetic lifestyle. But when I discovered that you were the fruit of her affair with my Thomas, I wanted her to suffer like I was suffering, and I brought down on your house the wrath I never dared to allow to unfold in mine. I've been truly ashamed all these years, and I am surprised how better I feel with it out in the open. The greatest thing about truth, is the peace it brings to your life. I hope you can find it in your hearts to forgive me. You have taught me once again how love will bring you further in life, something that Marianne had been trying to show me all along. Take care of each other always. In his steps, Tessa. Yeah, I must miss something. Or that's just a really... I can only assume I missed something. Send picture to Allison of the empty princess's house, sanctum, thing, room. Pew. Yeah, I cannot recall at any point during this playthrough where Tessa revealed that she knew. She let on about Sam and his wife Laura, but not about Tessa and Thomas. Take all the pictures. Oh, okay. Fine. Another letter. Hey goblins, word in town is you guys finally sold the house. I came by tonight to help you fix what needs to be fixed, but there was nobody home. Are you gone already? Things change so fast these days. Anyway, you know where to find me if you want me to fix things. If you're still in town, I mean. It's getting late and I'm pretty tired. Oh, and I'm sorry for acting like the stupid ass I am. Everywhere I look, I think about what used to be. I've been trying to do better, but I think it might be too late for an old bear like me. Not sure if this will reach you. It's getting late. Call me if you're still around. Be safe. Sam. P.S. I wish it is easy to fix everything as a boat. I would take the letter. Don't just leave it there.
Seeing it empty is so weird, but at least it's the last time I'll ever have to.
Picture down there. What's the picture of? River. Oh, it's a holographic one. Ah, it goes between summer and not summer, winter. That's the word, Tom. Dude, don't tell me you've got Wi-Fi in here. Michael, must be a relief to finally be done with that place, no doubt. If traffic's too bad, I should be back at our place for around 4 p.m. Traffic in Delos, only if the mailbox bandit escaped. Hey, I'm making that biscuit thing you like. Damn, on my way. I'll probably take out some fire hydrants and stop signs. Don't die. I'll keep it warm. See you in a few. Cool. Take the laptop, obviously. And just put it in your back pocket, apparently. Man, technology's come a long way. You can fold entire laptops now. Dallas Crossing Most Wanted Escapee. The Fuzzy Bandit. Very cute. Anything else? I know I can go outside, but I'll do that in a minute. Oh, nope, nope, that was just a reflection from the oven. Kitchen. Nothing in here. Nothing down. Oh, trash. What's in the trash? Juno University. Who's that? Social science.
Sucks to suck.
Oh,
Thomas Anthony Fackie.
already read that. Have I been here? I don't think I have. Okay, upstairs we go. Then we can go outside. Memories on the banister. Oh, there's a paper plane on top
Certainly
of
hope
it.
the new owners are Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It.
Can I get the paper plane? I might go down there and see if I can look at it from below. Maybe Tyler's got mad jumping skills. Anything over here? Nope.
Goodbye, broom. Goodbye, room.
Goodbye, broom. Where'd that come from?
Goodbye, man on the moon.
Are you trying to make a song?
For posterity.
There's a random star on the window. Okay, outside we go. Allison's gonna reply as soon as we leave. Well, maybe not. No, there we go. 2 goblins. Okay, let's see what's outside. Can we go out through this door? Oh, no, nothing there. And we can't go through that door. Looked at that already. I just get to enjoy the view.
Gonna miss this.
It is pretty.
One more jog down memory lane, Mr. Ronan?
Hey, I'm having a private moment with me, myself, and I here.
Ah, they're still using their
Okay.
voice.
Carry on.
Cool. Let's check out the barn, I guess. And then just... Oh, maybe I can feed the birds before I go. Oh, can I check down here? Maybe there's something down here. Couple of kayak paddly things, canoe paddly things.
Time to move on.
Apparently there's nothing here. Okay, let's check on the barn and then go. Oh, I can sit here too. Not as picturesque with those trees in the way.
Everything okay, Ty?
Actually, yeah. Everything really is.
Okie dokie. To the Barney Barn. Ah, did we take the frog statues? Were they frogs? I assume they're frogs. Okay. It's all empty, I guess. Nothing over here. Is it more overgrown than I remember?
I hope the next goblin family bakes a lot of sand pies in this.
And the birdies.
Hey there, little buddies. You keep
Ah,
an
they got
eye on this
eggs.
place for us, okay?
Okay, I guess that's it. Time to drive on.
Such a good day.
Hello, my name is Tyler. He, him, ice, and your queer prom. This is that thing I was telling you about. See you there, D. Who's D? Um, can I... What? Done all that.
Such a good day.
Oh god, now what? Am I missing something? Oh, I didn't check the paper airplane. Oh, I have to close the door. Okay. So let's check out this, see if I can grab this plane, and then we'll lock the door and go. And I can't get the paper plane. Okay, I guess this is it. Leave the house for good. Very definitive.
Well, this is goodbye for real, I guess. Hey, Aaron. It's Ty. Tyler Ronan. I thought I'd catch you on your break between sessions, but I guess you're going along with another rebel with too many causes. I know I haven't reached out since I left Fireweed, but I just wanted to say, well, you were right about grief. About it going in circles. This morning, I was out on the porch staring at the fog, and my mother, she just tumbled right out of me. But it was okay. It actually felt good to remember. Anyway, give me a call back if you get a chance. I'll see you around. And thank you.
And that is it. Complete the story of the twins strongly bound together. Locked up and left the Ronan house with Tyler. Okay, so the story I had from my various choices and things ended up not panning out very well. There's a lot of unanswered questions. I don't get where Tessa knew about Tom's, I can't remember, I don't know what the word is, but having an affair with Marianne. I don't get where Allison thought Marianne was going to kill herself. That came out of nowhere as well. Ultimately, the story did not tie together very well in the end. Voice acting and character acting was really good. I do like how Tyler was portrayed. I thought that was really good as well. They've obviously had a lot of input from relevant people in that regard, and it wasn't just some person trying to write a story about a trans person without actually being trans themselves. I kind of like the idea of having different perspectives and people remembering things differently, but it didn't play out the same as, say, Life is Strange with the whole time manipulation type thing. This last episode soured me on the whole experience. I was enjoying myself up until that, but then when the story just started falling apart, it was like the main thing. This was very much a story-driven game, and if you don't finish the story off well in the third act, kind of like failing yourselves in a big way. But that's okay. They've done well in other aspects. And I'm not going to go through the entire credits. So, if you guys stuck around for the whole 7 episodes, I appreciate this one's a bit shorter than the others, but thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. Maybe you'll play it yourselves and get some different endings and make a bit more sense out of things that made no sense to me. But, that'll do. So, can't shake the camera, so I'll have to go